Hey everybody. I was asked to make a quick video on how to take attendance during our two asynchronous days coming up. And for some of you that did this in the spring when we went to distance learning, there's nothing really new here. For others, this could be your first time. I'm just going to show you two quick and easy ways. You could choose which one works for you. So the first one I actually recommend is actually just posting a question in Google Classroom. You can see I have a classroom opened up here. If I go to create, I have an option for a question. If you've never used a question before, it's actually nice because it just puts a question in the stream. The students just answer it directly, and that's it. Hit submit, and it's done. So no forms to open up. Now, teachers have used this for SEL, sort of a social emotional check-in. So we'll go ahead and leave this question. How are you feeling today? Okay, now I could post that. But before I do that, let's look over here on the right, some of these options. You can make it worth some points, but I'm going to make this ungraded. The due date. Now we do have two of our asynchronous days, the 14th and 15th. So you will have to post this twice. And I'm just going to do it once here, the 14th. For time, you have a couple options here. One, you could post it at the end of every period. And I'll show you why I think that's the better option. Or you could put it at 12:30 when the day's over. But you should have an end time during the school day. But I'm going to go ahead and post, like I said, at the end of each class. So I'll pretend this is my first period, and I'm going to finish at 9:20. The last option here is students can reply to each other. And since this is just for attendance, I'm actually going to uncheck that as well. And that's it. Click ask. There it goes. Now, the reason that I went ahead and said 9:20, which I think is the better way to do it, is because if you know assignments in Google Classroom, if you click this on, it'll sort it by who's done it and who's missing. So at 9:21, all the people that didn't do the assignment, it's going to show up as missing. So you could go ahead and do your attendance at the end of each period and just put who's ever missing as absent. Okay. The other way we could do this is by using a simple form. It's basic, name, period. And once again, I went ahead and did the SEL question on this as well. For me, I always like to do these two things, collecting the email addresses and restricting it to our district. That's just me. That's totally up to you. Save. And then for this is just an assignment. Go ahead and click this on. I'm just going to call this attendance. Go to add. It's in my drive. Let it load up here. And I'm looking for attendance. There it is. I'm going to insert that guy. And then once again, let's look at our options here off to the right. I'm going to once again make this ungraded. Due date. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say the 14th. And once again, at the end of first period. And there you go. Just click assign. And it's going to go ahead and assign everything. And then just like the question, when I click on the assignment and I go look, it's going to tell me who submitted it and who's missing. And once again, if it's missing, they didn't do the assignment during that time frame. And that's it. It's super easy to do. If you have another way of taking attendance asynchronously, knock yourself out. These are just two options for you to look at. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Thanks.